Here at the NFL Combine, joined by Broncos General Manager George Paton. At the end of the season, you talked about taking that next step. What are some things that you can take away from Combine that helps you build out a strong draft class?
Well, you're just looking at the next crop of players, and we've seen them, a lot of them in the fall. Our scouts have been out, but now this is kind of the next step. Then you had the All-Star games. This is the next step, and this is kind of where it starts, where Sean gets to meet these players for the first time. And so we're searching for information always, and so we're gathering a lot of information, so this is a really fun week.
You have a limited time with each player. What are some of the best practices you use to get the most out of that limited time you have with each prospect?
Yeah, before the interview, we've already met, what do we want to get out of this player? We want to see maybe, can he learn our system? Maybe he's had some off-field stuff we need to address, but just try to learn about them, where they're from, and so it's a really cool opportunity just to get to know them.
Going into this process, how helpful is it to have the stability at head coach and quarterback in building the rest of the roster?
I think it all starts at the top with ownership and having great ownership like we do, and then having a great head coach and an ascending quarterback we think's a franchise quarterback. It just makes my job easier. It makes people want to come here, and so we know if we're bringing the right players, they're going to be developed, and so that's huge.
We've heard head coach Sean Payton talk about joker players. You compared it to looking for the Loch Ness Monster. When you look at players, what do you kind of tend to lean on to evaluate them for that specific role?
Well, for those positions, you're just looking for a mismatch player, someone that can create mismatches, make it really hard on the defense to cover you, along with your other weapons, with your receivers and, running back, tight end. So you're just looking for players that can stress the defense, and they're hard to find, and there's not many in the league, and so, but we're always searching.
With free agency looming just around the corner, how do you balance out signing veteran players versus building through the draft?
Yeah, you just have to know where you are as a team, and are you close? If you're a young team, you're not quite there. Maybe us last year, what type of players do you want to bring in? And so you're always mindful of where you are as a football team before you go out and spend a lot of money.
Well, there you have it, Broncos country. Once again, we're here at the NFL Combine, joined by Broncos General Manager George Paton. We appreciate your time.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much.